Yeah, we do like it.
Yeah, I need all the help I can get, right?
What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here with Keith White. And yeah, um, we have been trying to play bowling.
Well, we did that a little bit yesterday.
We did it a little bit yesterday, but hey,
well, it's easy, and we
easy.
learned how to play that in probably 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, and
really did.
And my first round with actual guys' names.
Yeah, with actual bowlers.
2.
We each picked 4.
We both of us had four bowlers.
We didn't pick them. It was a random draw.
Right. And I keep saying golfers. I was saying golfers yesterday too.
Yeah, we did. And then when we got to
and after about
golf, we started calling them bowlers.
Bowlers, yeah. After about 5 frames, you still had a guy perfect game.
Yeah.
And I had a guy for perfect game. That maybe 7th frame,
I think about the 8th frame.
8th frame, you gave
8 on the first ball.
And did you even have an open frame with him one time?
I don't know if it was with him or not, but
one of your guys anyway. But
yeah, his perfect.
But then I'll go to the 10th frame.
I think he had another spare or something after that.
I go to the 10th frame, and my first ball is a strike.
Yes.
Second ball, I end up.
I think you had an 8 on the second one.
Yeah, with a spire, so I end up getting 290.
Right.
Yeah. So. Yeah, with 4 golfers bowlers. Yeah, bowlers, guys. 4 bowlers. I keep saying golfers. Let's see who's out there. We got some comments out there. Anybody going to talk to us tonight? Yeah. Who is out there? We got one person.
They're kind of coming to an end. And, I don't know. There's always some people that stay up late though.
Yeah, there are, and we're just on the East Coast, so I mean it's 9:20. So if you're on the West Coast, it's only 6:20. And PGA Championship finished a little while ago. We've been out about. We've been out running around doing stuff. As soon as we get home, the first thing that happens is the guy leading double bogeys.
Yeah,
he cost himself the championship, and then
he had a really tough he was off the green. He had a tough shot just to save.
Yeah,
to win it, and then had a really tough shot to try to.
Because he was off the green. He was off
in the playoff.
Right, he was off the green just to make the putt to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then he makes a double bogey. Yeah, and he goes from 6 to 4 under. 5 under ends up making the turn. Makes the playoff. Will Zalatoris, Justin Thomas. Yeah. I gave Justin Thomas. I said I think Justin Thomas wins this thing. Then the first playoff hole, it's 305, 308 yards or something like that. And he's got a 3-wood in his hand.
So second one that we were both saying, and it was a par 4. If you're thinking about what I'm thinking about,
the 13th hole,
we were talking about. Well, the smart thing to do is just lay it up on us.
So, and all of a sudden, he's got like a 3-wood or 5-wood in his hands, folks. So I'm like, oh Lord, this ball is slicing. It's going to the right, and then it just rolls right onto the green.
Yeah, when I saw that curve, and I thought, oh man, are you kidding? You can't
30 feet maybe away from the hole. Maybe 25, 30 feet.
I don't think it was even 30.
May not be 20, 25. Yeah, now he didn't have an easy putt, but he did come close. I mean, he came within 2.5, 3 feet of making it. I mean, by the time the ball stopped, he makes his birdie. Zalatoris chips up and makes his birdie. So they're both playing well after one hole. That's 3.
Well, no, that was. They both had a birdie on the first hole. The second hole, though, that was the one where
the first hole was the one was the
Thomas ended up actually getting up to 1 stroke was on that second hole because
but the first hole was the one he drove it onto the green. Yeah. But so the second one he drives it, and
it still ended up being a tougher putt, I think, for Zalatoris on that after he did get on in the second one.
And so Zalatoris gets one shot back after the first hole. I mean, after the second hole. So Zalatoris has to make a birdie, and then he ends up making par on his 18th hole. It ends up being a one-shot victory. Thomas had maybe 18 feet, something like that, maybe 22, 23 feet, could two putt, and has like a 2-foot putt at the end to win it. So he's won now 2 PGA championships, 2017 and this year. So,
and by the way, I mean, y'all might think Rob is overly lucky. Well, yeah, he is. We're playing bingo, and none of us are doing anything. We're all losing. He's got one more little.
What's our number that was?
Well, we couldn't get the B11.
B11's a bitch. B11. We don't want to see B11 no more again. So because you had a chance to win, Darlene had a chance to win with B11. I had a chance to win with B11. All the bingos are over.
So all we got is this one little dinky drawing thing that's left for $500. So I'm sure we're just done. I gotta pee. I'll get that out of the way, and then we'll be ready to roll. And it's raining outside.
Right. And he knew what number I had, so
I'm in there, and all of a sudden I hear 12, 13.
So, and we'd lost our asses all day. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I come out there running. Walking back to the room,
and he was like,
he's fanning through his $20 bills. He goes up to the snack counter and he's like, "Baby, just look at this."
Oh no! No, they got me wrong. And in fact, hey, shout out to Manchester City. Manchester City sews up EPL today.
After being down 2-0, you said
2-0 to Aston Villa. They come back and get 3 on the board in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
5 minutes they scored 3 goals. So they earned it. Liverpool was down a goal, and they were down for about 20, 25 minutes, and then they came back and put 3 on the board. They beat, I think it was West Ham.
Shout out to your Phillies. They came back and won extra innings after falling behind.
Phillies do well today against show up against the Dodgers today.
Of course, they didn't have to face Kimbrel.
No, they didn't have to face Craig Kimbrel. You're right. They didn't have to do that today. That makes it.
Or Bickford.
We gotta get my man here in the camera here. We gotta get him at least in the camera.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of this light here. It's gonna kind of.
All right. Well, if you don't like it, do like this. Do like it instead. That's fine.
Yeah. We should work.
Yeah.
Is anybody here?
Look at my eyes. I don't know if anybody's here or not either. We might be the only 2 people. We might be the only 2 people in YouTube tonight.
Somebody watch it later and yawn.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Oh, okay." Rob and Keith are together now. Is Rob at Keith's place or Keith at Rob's place? Keith's here for right now.
I have to say though, coming here, I mean, you know this, but I knew Virginia wasn't as flat as Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't have no.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know.
We
for
had
10 miles on a road here. You had to go around 30 different curves, to get where you're going.
But where we took you today, how about the end? At the end there wasn't a lot of mountains and hills and shit.
That wasn't really easy to see them, but yeah.
It wasn't real easy to see them because on the way home.
Well, it's just kind of hazy and stuff, and then on the way home we had that storm.
We had a hell of a storm. We got a lot of rain. You
even had your sensors on your vehicle.
Yeah, the sensors on the car go off, man. I'm like, what the hell? I hope the airbags don't go off.
I was kind of worried because Darlene was hearing the noise on the way there.
She's sitting in the back seat, and me and Keith are ready for the airbags to go off in our face, and I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Who all's out there? Yeah, say hi to us. Yeah. I got the comments up again. Yeah. Welcome one and all is here. Me and Keith was talking about playing Bowl-O-Rama. We played that.
We'll probably play that some more.
Yeah. And and we played a soccer blast game. You had
well, yeah, you more or less played it, but I was kind of
you had Arsenal and I had Man City.
Yeah,
and then you score what, 87th minute goal? Or something?
Yeah, header, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it went off the crossbar
and went in.
Yeah,
1-0. 1-0. So it worked out.
Did we aren't we supposed to do some substitutions though? We didn't do any.
Hey, what's up, Dwayne? Dwayne, hey, shout out to you, my friend. We watched you earlier. Darlene is still a little down in the dumps about a 7th place finish. But
well, imagine how I feel now that he wiped me out of another race from the middle group.
Keith was sitting about 10th, 12th.
Yeah, well,
about 10th or 12th.
Yeah, my car went up in black smoke. Imagine that.
And then I was sitting back. I think when I first turned down, I was 30th.
Something like that.
Yeah, and I ended up finishing like, I don't know, maybe 15th.
You just laid back and then made sure you finished it, I think, more than anything.
Mm-hmm. So Dwayne, you're doing a great job, bro. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, that's
and we saw where people came on your channel asking about it, which is awesome. Yeah, if you haven't caught Dwayne, I bet she was dominating. Yeah, she was dominating it. Yeah, we saw, man. You didn't roll that many top level. It was everything middle group and back group.
And Bobby was doing okay until she got knocked out. But
yeah, Bobby Catalano. Yeah, she had a rough race too at the end. A couple of women had rough races. Candy, I think maybe I don't know if she fell out. I'm not sure if she fell out or not.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to our friend Alan Shaw. If you've not heard, he is still.
Did he post that somewhere?
He emailed me. He emailed me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's going through. He thinks maybe some lungs or something. The COVID in it. It's long lasting COVID or something. That's what he said. And he's still coughing and stuff real bad. We're talking 6 weeks, man. This is a long day. This is a long.
What, so far, you mean?
Yeah, so far he's had it. So it's a long time he's had this. So prayers out to Joe, his wife, and also Alan Shaw. Alan, dude, we are praying for you. I already sent him an email. Yeah, if you guys watch his channel, go to one of his older videos and leave him a note. Do that. And if you got a way to contact him other than that, other ways that I don't know about, contact him. But yeah, let Alan know we're in his court. We're in his corner. He wants to finish that basketball so bad because he enjoys it. He's good at it. Darn glad I don't feel bad. Tested positive Tuesday. Oh, really, Dwayne? So have you tested tested negative yet? Because this, like I say,
what led you to get tested, Dwayne?
Right. He may have had to at work. He works at a prison.
Oh,
yeah. So he may have to.
I was gonna say because he's asymptomatic. I was just kind of curious.
Yeah, but once you get the symptoms and shit, but we definitely couldn't tell we couldn't tell he was sick when we was watching the video today.
Nice.
Yeah,
he sounded good.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I don't know how much work made him do it. Yeah,
I don't know how many, between all those pull tabs and stuff you played that I did, and how much you spent on those. But I probably spent that much on food over there because
my man was
a taco salad,
hamburger.
No, well, that was near the end. Yeah.
But you got it there. You got fries.
Yeah.
You got BLT.
That was BLT and fries, or no, BLT and onion rings.
Onion rings, and then you got fries with a hamburger. All this was while we were at bingo.
Yeah.
Then we drive home. It takes us roughly an hour because it was raining so damn hard. It was raining really hard. Then we get back to town close to where I live, and I'm like,
what's the name of that place?
Chef's Drive-In. Yeah, Chef's Drive-In, and they treated us really well. And he got turkey club, and some curly fries. Yeah. And you say pretty good.
It was.
Yeah, I got myself a cheeseburger.
I would have put a little bit more mayo on there.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Rob drank my sauce. They won't let you test. They won't let you test for 3 months.
For 3 months?
Yeah. All right, Brian. You. Let's see.
not the right way really to start it.
No,
especially when we don't even really know who you are. You might be a jabroni,
yeah, how about that?
Well,
Chinese, yeah, and bye.
Well, we got a good conversation going on with Dwayne. I don't think.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't.
Although it does sound a little bit like something we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Well, my man here is single. He's single. And he says,
I was talking about what we heard.
Oh, no, I was going to tell you about the blondie and the brownie. Yeah, the blondie and brownie.
Yeah, if you had your choice between a blondie and a brownie, what would you take?
Well, what it was the blondie holding the brownie, and you were like,
one had some frosting.
Yeah. So he asked her. He said, "Oh, no." You said something to her. He said,
"Is that a brownie?" I asked her, "Is that a brownie?"
But then you said it would look real good if it had some ice cream on it. And she said, "Oh, that sounds so good." Then my man didn't tell his name to her, and I'm like, "Oh, you got to tell her what's in it."
I don't have a car.
Oh, they think you'll keep testing positive. Oh, okay.
What does happen?
Yeah.
Some people, once they've had it, they do continue to test positive.
Yeah.
Might be kind of like how that natural immunity thing works.
Yeah. Thanks, AER 1946 Louisville Rothman. Subscribe to my channel. All right, Peter. There's really no need in that either. Hey, if they want to keep going, we can go. We can send them more.
Nice. It just seems like that happens.
Yeah, Young Bucks tweeted something else too. So. Yeah, they think, and hey man, when I had COVID right before Christmas, I got it the 16th. I didn't get rid of it till the 3rd of January.
Yeah, that's right. You got it a month before I did.
Dude, I didn't
have it that bad.
Dar had to go. She had to go to the hospital on the 24th, and I called you. I said, "Man, I need you to keep me awake. Just talk to me or whatever." And he stayed on the phone with me, talking to me and stuff because I was sick as hell, and she didn't have any way to get to the hospital other than me taking her. And I was like, "Oh well, I can take her then. That's cool." And then as soon as I got back home, I thought, well, she's over in the hospital. They're gonna take care of her tonight. About 30 minutes later, "Rob, I'm ready for you to come get me now." I'm like, "Oh," and I was like a lurch. So I got back in the car, got her. I definitely wanted to go get her, but I just didn't know how I was going to do it because I was feeling so shitty. I really was. But yeah, it was not very cool.
Yeah, that almost was like the 3rd time you fell asleep online that night. That
time was tough, man. It really was tough. What else is going on in sports? The Preakness was yesterday. So we're not going to have a Triple Crown winner. We knew that going into the weekend because the horse that won the Derby decided not to enter the Preakness. So now they can still win.
Block or something. Was that part of the name of the one?
I forgot what's the name of the one yesterday. But either one of them two now, if they win the Belmont, they still win $10 million bonus. It would have been $50 million had they won a Triple Crown again. They win $50 million now. It's crazy money. Mm-hmm. It is crazy money going out there. Barstool's pushing so much of it because they've got so many states now where you can actually
yeah. What is Barstool?
Barstool
is it like DraftKings or something?
It's kind of like that, yeah. They work in coherence with different horse tracks, racing tracks, or whatever, as well as casinos, and they just get to gambling to where you can do.
Was Portnoy just like a front man for him?
Portnoy is one of the guys that helped create the deal. He's not the CEO, I don't think. I think he got somebody else CEO.
Right now.
But he is like he's like the president of the deal, I think. Okay. Yeah, he's worth a lot of money. Millions. He's not worth 3 or 4 million. He's worth 50 or 100 million just himself. So Barstool,
So that's why they were saying Goodfellas made such a mistake when they.
Oh yeah. When Goodfellas in Kentucky, he went to visit them, give them a pizza review, and maybe 3 or 4 years ago. He goes there and they run him off. And he said
it was stone cold.
Yeah, now he'd already said it was cold, but he would not have given him a 0.0. The guy said, "Okay, you're on my patio. Bye." Then he started spitting the food out and said, "You made such a big mistake."
Well, other patrons were like, "Well, where are you going? Why are you leaving? They ran you off."
And then
the guy
said, then the guy said, "I didn't kick him out of here." And he was like, "If I didn't get kicked out, why do you think
I'm walking this way?"
Right? Yeah. So he pretty much got kicked off of there. Kicked off that patio. He did.
And to his credit, he said it was a nice place on the inside.
Oh, he said it was beautiful inside, but he was telling everything the truth. He said, "Looks ice cold pizza." Then I'm biting it and all. He probably would have given him a 6.5, maybe even a 7.
I don't know. I think he was leaning a lot lower than that, but
we'll see. But the fact is, he likes
the pizza alone. For the pizza alone.
Yeah, but
just give the pizza alone.
But most time, he likes the ambiance and stuff. If he likes a place, he's going to treat them well. Yeah, and he's done. He's done.
At the bottom of your chat.
I don't know. You slide down there.
Okay.
7. How long are you up?
Oh, 7 foot Johnson.
How long are you up here, Keith? He's up here for a few more days.
Yeah, I just mentioned that thing about the Tim Anderson, Josh Donaldson. Now, from what I understand, Anderson referred to himself as Jackie Robinson in some manner of speaking. I don't know how he meant it.
What's up, Pete? Yeah, what's going on?
Josh Donaldson referred to Tim Anderson as Jackie. And now Tim Anderson and the White Sox are trying to say that was,
let's see, how are my
picks, a racist thing to say.
How are my picks going?
I don't understand that.
How are my picks going? First off, who won the PGA tournament? Justin Thomas.
Yes, and
Justin Thomas won a 3-hole playoff. Second hole of the playoff, he took a 1-shot lead and held it on to it. He held on to it. Let's see. I got them right here written down, and my man right here can actually vouch for me when I find them. That I don't think I'm doing terrible. I probably could be doing better.
Dwayne, as far as your question, that's probably going to have to be directed to Darlene because she's going to control that one.
He's here for a few more days. He's here for a few more days. Yeah.
If she can take the two of us.
We've been driving her absolutely battered, man.
She's been a trooper about it, though.
She has. She said, "Rob, I want you on your best behavior. We got company coming and everything like that."
Oh, that was out the window within the first 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. After she met you after 15 minutes, she was like, "Oh, God. Got 2 of you now. I got a babysit."
Well, first you were bitching about the traffic, and then we got to going about the police officer who flipped you off or whatever he did, and then you were get in your monster truck and drive over people.
North Carolina.
And then you did the U-turn right after you were told not to do the U-turn.
I did the U-turn. I did it. Raleigh. At Raleigh-Durham Airport, I did a U-turn. I wanted to pick this guy up here. It was funny. It was funny, no doubt about it. But
imagine it was. I didn't see that part,
because he wasn't with me at the time.
No.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
All right, here we go. What's up, Michael Peterson? All right.
What are we doing?
So we're talking about my picks so far. So Florida and Washington. You see who I picked?
Oh, your hockey ones. Okay. Yeah.
So I picked Florida. Florida won that. Tampa and Toronto, I missed. Tampa won that in 7. And Florida and Tampa now playing. Somebody help. I should drive now. Yeah, we're going to be down a couple more days. Carolina, Boston, Carolina.
Hey, Michael.
Argentina. What's up, Jose? Jose Martinez.
Argentina.
Rangers and Pittsburgh. I missed that one. I picked the Penguins. I thought Pittsburgh win that. Colorado, Nashville. I took Colorado. Minnesota, St. Louis. I picked the upset. St. Louis won that one. Calgary, Dallas. Calgary won that. Edmonton, LA. I took Edmonton. Now, let's see. Rangers are still at, yeah, I know, but I took Pittsburgh in that one. So somebody update us as to where everybody's at right now. I took Calgary to beat Edmonton. Last I'd heard, they were at least one game up. I think they're 2-0. I think they are. Colorado, St. Louis, I want to say they're at 1-1 now. I think St. Louis won a game, and I think
I'm sure you mentioned it.
I think it's 1-1. Carolina is playing really good.
They were up 2-0, right?
Yeah, and I picked them to go to Stanley Cup Finals. And then Florida and now Tampa. I don't know what are people watching the games. Calgary is 1-1. Calgary, are they 1-1 in the series, or is Calgary 1-1 in the series? I hope Edmonton wins that series, but yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, we even were thinking about maybe even going camping this week. If we do, we probably wouldn't even be here. We probably might do that. So we'll see what happens. I'm just watching the five. Hey, okay. All right. So Colorado's up 2-1. Is it 2-1 the series or 2-1 tonight? They may be up 2-1 the series.
Where is Ken Castro?
Yeah, where's Ken? Ken's not been here tonight. Most of the time, Ken loves to talk about hockey. I haven't seen him. Yeah. Ken around here. P-Jet. Dwayne. Like I said, Dwayne's doing an awesome job with YRL. Tampa's up 3-0 tonight. Wow. Yeah, but I don't think they're up 3-0 on. I don't think they're up 3-0 on. Damn thing.
If you meant in the series, and
all of these really numbers are series. 2-1 the series. Yeah. Okay. So Tampa's up 2-1 the series. Okay.
So it could be.
They could. Yeah. They could. Right. If they're up 3-0 tonight, and they could go 3-1.
Just slipped by Toronto.
Yeah. It took
pretty much everybody just slipped by the first round.
But they right. But
what was there just one series that didn't go 7?
In the first round, 5 7-game series.
That's right. Yeah, there were 3.
Edmonton went
3 game 7s one day and 2 the next.
Edmonton, Calgary, Pittsburgh, New York Rangers, Tampa and Toronto, and who was another one? It might have been Minnesota, St. Louis. I'm dealing with baseball. Yeah. Been very interesting around the leagues. Yeah, it is. It has been.
Yeah, it's just, I kind of like that the Braves still have a chance to come back. Now, since they did what they did last year, I'd still like to see them get back in it. And the Mets with injuries.
Yeah, Mets are in trouble right now. Mets have probably DeGrom is not back, and now they're pushing it back probably till the 3rd week of June. Yeah. And that's exactly when they're expecting, at the earliest, Scherzer back. That's best case scenario. We're talking, folks, June 15th. 2 Florida teams left, 2 Canadian teams left, 2 relocated teams left, 1 original 6 and 1 original expansion 6. Oh, okay. Very cool.
That's diversity.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Who in here, not from Canada? I think everybody in here is not from Canada. Who in here would actually like to see a Canadian team win? I'd like to kind of see it. It's been 30 years. I mean,
I've never really cared when it came to hockey. I mean, it's
really, look,
it's a league that involves both nations, so it's not.
Yeah,
really,
it involves North America.
Baseball, where you just got one team from up there
right now. Yeah, that's right.
Was 2.
Why not? Says Michael Peterson. And look, and you guys can tell me what the sport is, and I'm not even going to say it. Hockey is not the national sport of Canada. It's another sport they call the national sport of Canada. Does anybody know what it is? But it's not hockey.
Curling?
No, it's not curling. Sticks and brooms, and not sticks and rocks and brooms. That's not
No,
Roxon
it's not.
version.
No, it's not football.
Yeah. Somebody in here. I'd like to see Calgary win. Yeah, PJ, I kind of would like to see them too. But if Edmonton doesn't, I'd love to see Edmonton win.
Fishing?
It's not fishing. It's not fishing. I think the finals are going to be Tampa versus Colorado.
It's a team sport?
It's not the CFL either.
It's not a team sport?
It
is a team
it is a
sport?
team sport. It is a team sport. The national
It can't be soccer.
It's not soccer. The national sport of Canada. Huh?
Bocce?
The national sport of Canada is that would have been a cool question the night of the draft. Huh?
Cricket?
Not cricket. No. Just make the Habs and Leafs more embarrassing. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Especially lacrosse. Yeah, lacrosse. That's the national sport of.
No wonder it's not very popular down here.
Lacrosse. I can't stomach watching it. I can't stomach watching lacrosse.
I'm not gonna go that far, but I just don't really understand it that much.
I can't stomach watching it. And then no, Giants, not baseball or basketball. It is lacrosse. PJ got it exactly right. It is lacrosse. That is the national sport.
I was going to go duck pin bowling if it wasn't a team sport. Candle pin.
What would you consider the national sport of the U.S. now? I mean, if we really, really getting into it,
it has to be the NFL.
NFL?
It's not soccer.
No. A lot of women play down here in college for lacrosse. Yeah. Did you watch it last week of Premier League today? I did not, Michael, but I hear it was great. There's an indoor lacrosse league now. Looks clownish with giant goalies, ball hard to follow, harder to follow than puck and hockey. You guys should sing "O Canada." I will sing "O Canada" if you guys make money up for me.
Just like cartoon robots.
Make up money for my singing lessons. Goalies dressed like cartoon robots, giant equipment. Really?
Did you watch lingerie lacrosse?
I don't know if I'd watch the lingerie lacrosse or not. Lingerie football league. You guys remember that? I'm sure you can watch. You can watch it on YouTube.
Mark Rippon's daughter, you said.
Mark Rippon's daughter was in that. Yeah, Angela Rippon. Yeah, you can watch. You can watch her in that league on. She's on YouTube. You can watch her on YouTube.
What makes her such a foul?
She's a quarterback. Can throw the ball about 40 yards down the
field.
Really? Damn right. She can throw, and she got the yap behind it too. She talks shit. Oh yeah. She's been on Barstool's channel. And Portnoy even said, "Yeah." He's like, "The bitches over on the other side are talking about you," and she said, "Oh, I don't give a damn what they the way they yap."
Talking on the field.
And she was talking shit too. And then the other side said, "Angela Rippon's talking shit about y'all." So he was playing both sides of it with the women. He was enjoying it, but you can watch it. You can definitely watch it where Dave Portnoy was talking shit to the women of, I think it's Baltimore and Philadelphia. And I think Angela Rippon played for Baltimore when they had the league going on. And I mean, he did. He was talking some stuff. And they had the women talking shit against each other. And
so Chicago 7-foot giant, has he shown any interest like in the board gaming part of this channel, or is he just like sports discussions? I never really heard him talk about games before. Maybe he's not interested.
And then how many of you guys are interested in some of the sports board games we play? Because we may try to play something. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. But we'll probably head out the door in the next couple of days anyway, because we just hoping the weather holds up for us. That's the thing. If weather holds up for us, because it did not today.
Yeah.
It really did not. It was a rotten day. But yeah, shout out to Manchester City. Manchester City. They had to show some heart. They're down 2-0, and then they score 3 in the latter part of the second half, within 5 minutes of each other. I mean, I have not seen the highlights yet. I can't wait to see it. Anyone getting the History Maker hoops, the new full version.
I might.
He hadn't decided yet. I have not. I mean, he's looking at. I don't know enough about it at all. I really don't. I know Harris is talking about getting it. Harris, and if Harris is on tonight, Harris is probably working at the Amway Center tonight.
Well, I would say Harris is pretty much a certain yes to get that.
Yeah,
because he loves the.
Well, he loves everything.
Maker hoops.
And play.com.
Highlight maker hoops rather.
Right, he's a play.com guy too.
Yeah.
Who else out there? Michael Peterson, Dwayne Martz, anybody getting History Maker hoops? Yeah, do tell us.
I'm sure Philip will probably get it.
Philip might too. Yeah. We see what
Tim, our man Tim probably won't. I don't know if he plays play games, does he?
I don't think
he's kind of a strikeout like me.
Yeah, and I don't know if I don't know if basketball thrills Tribe or not. Play has 73, 74 ABA season plus a 75.
Hey, PJ,
great set.
Where do they does there like community sets for the highlight or
does anybody first off, would anybody like to join us? If you'd like to join us tonight, just let us know. Let us know. I am going to order the 84-85 season. Oh wow. Hoops 84-85. There's two teams you think about.
Celtics and Lakers.
That's it. That's the two teams.
Although the Rockets were kind of good then.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They were getting better, and they were warming up.
What year were they in the finals against the Celtics? Was it 84?
87, 88, something like that.
No, I thought it was earlier than that.
May have been 86, 87.
What year was Remember the guy that Westfall? What was he? What year was he there? Well, no, that was with Phoenix, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Phoenix. That was with Phoenix.
Yeah, and was Barkley wasn't? Barkley was there, but let's see, he hadn't got traded by that time. Barkley was in Philly for a few years, then he got traded to.
But as a player, even Westfall, that was with Phoenix, wasn't it?
Westfall also he coached Phoenix too.
Yeah, I know. I remember him coaching, but there was.
Paul Westfall.
There was one year I think he was a player for somebody when they were in the finals against Boston. That might have been. I'm not sure what team it was with. I want to say that that's the case.
Was it Phoenix?
I don't know. I don't know the NBA nearly as much as many of the other guys on this channel do.
Wasn't Utah? No, it wasn't Utah. No.
It was back when they wore the really short basketball shorts.
They said 84-85 was Boston, Houston that year. Yeah. Okay. What year did that coach end up playing in the finals?
Maybe it wasn't the finals. Maybe it was just a playoff series.
West Twin Towers in Boston with Walton that year. Yeah, Walton was about just. They had Wegman, Scott Wegman.
So was it
Wedman,
Scott Walton?
Parrish and Walton, and they had Scott Wedman, and they had Cornbread Maxwell, Bird, McHale. They still have Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge.
Was Ainge around?
I think Ainge was still there.
I don't know.
Gerald Henderson, maybe. Yeah, they had DJ. Mm-hmm. Gerald Henderson.
They have a guy named Roberts or something too. Off the bench.
I want to say they did. Maybe a little Bonnie Jabroni was small for
later though.
Cornbread Maxwell was gone that year. Oh, he was already gone. Okay. Well, how about the guy from UVA that ends up coaching them? Rick Carlisle. Was Rick Carlisle with them?
Oh, Kite. Yeah, I remember Kite.
Oh yeah, Greg Kite. Yeah. Yeah, that was one dude who could not chew chewing gum and walk down the court at the same time. Mm-hmm. Hey, does anybody remember Chuck Nevitt? Chuck Nevitt, 7'5". Oh my Lord, Chuck Nevitt.
What do you do?
He played
shots.
Yeah, but he played for Houston. And he came out of North Carolina State, and like I say,
Seaston. Remember Seaston?
Jerry Seaston, yeah, Jerry Seaston, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of a guy that was balding a little bit. He could shoot. He could shoot. Yeah, they had some decent guys. I'm not sure Rick Carlisle was on the team that year. Carlisle played in Indianapolis, Indiana too. I'm not sure where he.
On their '79 team when Bird first got.
No, Carlisle hadn't got out of Virginia by that time.
Oh, okay.
Rick Carlisle may have not came out till like '86.
Oh,
something like that. He was a little ways behind Lamp and Raker and Sampson and all them at University of Virginia.
Okay.
That '83 team was one. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was there. He said yeah. But '83 or '84 when Virginia was #1 in the country, that's when they went and played in that Classic, and they lost to not Canisius, but it was some team, and just I mean, oh man, they lost all.
Travis Wilson.
Hey guys, check it out. What's up, Travis? Who was that University of Virginia played that year? Chaminade. They played in the Great Alaska Shootout, and they played this team named Chaminade. I couldn't even tell you where the hell they play at. And Virginia was either #1 or 2 in the country. And they get the hell beat. I mean, it won a 1 or 2 point win. Yeah, they beat it.
Mix of lemonade or
Chaminade. Send me an invite if you would, Rob. I will, Tony. Sure. Hang in tight with us, guys. Hang in tight with us because we're going to be here for a few more minutes. We're not going to stay real late. We, like I said, we're getting up tomorrow and we're going to probably head out. We don't. You may not even see us back online again, but I did want to at least let you guys know that Keith made it here safe, and yeah, Bolarama. We may take it with us wherever we end up going to, but if you don't end up seeing us this week, you know we're probably not here. And then, but if you do see us, then we might wherever we're at, we might bring a computer with us. So we
might be sharing an ice cream sundae or something.
Oh yeah, well that's good. It would be very cool if you. Well, if you would end up
from Sprinkle,
you got to talk to her though first.
Put some nuts on it. Damn,
that's it. All right, so that goes his way. Catholic high school. Chaminade was a high school on Long Island when I lived there. Now it was a college too named Chaminade.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Chaminade. I'm pretty sure it was called Chaminade. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let's find it like this.
Seems like I kind of
team that beat University of Virginia in basketball in 1983.
Similar to that.
On December 23rd, 1982, the Chaminade
Silver Swords,
of Honolulu defeated #1 ranked Cavaliers
77-72.
Yeah. Hey, come, Dwayne.
The Silver Swords.
Says Chaminade is always in the Maui class. Makes sense because we're in Hawaii. What's going on, Dwayne? Hey,
not much. That was a little different, and they asked me to connect with YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So first it's done out is asked me to either connect with YouTube or Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
They changing shit so often on here.
Exactly.
It's sad. It's crazy stuff. Did you watch EPL today? Did you watch any of the European Premier League? You may not like it. I don't know.
No, I was watching excuse me, Rob. I was watching some racing and all today's mainly. All-star races on now.
And where are they racing at this week?
Texas, the All-Star race.
All-Star race. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Kyle Busch. He
got wrecked out.
But Kyle Busch, has he re-signed with anybody?
No, he's being a dick, man. He's blaming it all on Gibbs, and what it gets down to is Gibbs needs sponsorship because that boy ain't going to take a pay cut because that's just the way he is. And I don't blame him. I mean, you're at that point in your career where you should be the highest paid driver, and he don't have a sponsor, and he's not going to sign to a contract and not be able to afford it.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this: in the event that Gibbs is not able to make him the highest paid driver out of his 4 guys, is there any chance in hell he goes back to Ford and goes back to Stewart-Haas? What do you
That's
think?
about the only spot that he could go to, I think, Rob. Everybody else has everything full. Rick ain't getting rid of none of them young boys.
And Roush
Penske ain't going to take on unless Penske could get another sponsorship. He could add a team if he wanted to, but he'd have to get another sponsor.
Right.
Yeah.
And Roush with Keselowski in the mix now.
Right.
That wouldn't add up. Wouldn't add up. Those two would not get along.
Well, Joey and him together wouldn't probably get along at Penske.
No, they won't.
There ain't many people get along with.
They want the best of friends, and then I just can't see Childress doing it because hell, Childress ain't even hired his own grandson yet. One of his grandsons.
The best bet is, like I say, for both of them. I'm not a Busch fan, but is to get sponsorship. But just like today, he wrecks out of that All-Star race. Not that he says anything, but he gives them one-word answers, and they're standing there waiting for more, and he don't say nothing. And they in the interview, and he looks like a little ass. And sponsors are looking at him like, "You're going to represent my product?" I don't think so.
Right. M&M's is gone. M&M's has already left.
Yeah.
You can't afford that. That's pedigree. That's the dog food and everything. That's a lot of stuff, man.
Like I say, I mean, for as good as he is, you would think sponsors be knocking on the door, and most of it's his attitude, and he don't get it. I mean, it took his brother about 10 years to figure it out. And now his brother's one of the most liked guys in NASCAR.
And now him and his wife.
Yeah, they're getting divorced.
Number 2.
And they was all giving her credit for changing his life around and making him a decent human being. And she's gone.
Any chance there could ever be?
Because I was watching Kenny Wallace, and I thought it was funny. He was blasting Kyle Busch about his attitude. And he says, "You need to be like your brother and get a good wife behind you," and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "Kenny, you must not be reading the news. They're getting divorced already, buddy." Yeah, he was bragging up Kurt's wife, and here she is already divorcing him.
My man over here was laughing about it. He said somebody's any chance that Saudi league is going to get a racing league going on. That's
well, they're big in Formula One. There's a lot of races in Formula One over there.
Yeah,
they got
now.
Matter of fact, the president, he's I forget what country he's from over there. He's from the Middle East. The president of Formula One.
Now, how about this Saudi Golf League? Have you heard anything about it? Know anything about what they got going on?
Well, I know that they say a few of the Brits and Europeans are thinking about going over, but they don't think hardly any Americans will.
Lee Westwood.
Yeah, I heard his name.
Right. Ian Poulter.
Yeah.
Ian Poulter. And then the guy that backed out of the PGA this week, the guy that hit the long ball, Bryson DeChambeau.
Oh, really? I didn't hear his name.
Yeah. And then also Ricky Fowler. Now,
they say Bill don't know what to do.
And he's laughing when I say Ricky Fowler. Yeah, you guys are right. Ricky Fowler's a damn joke. Ricky Fowler's got that damn Puma hat on, and that's all he's worried about. He is a marketing genius because he sucks at golf, and he's still squeezing $20 million out of these dumbasses a year.
Yeah, because over there in Europe, see, they don't mind that.
No.
And the money from Saudi. A lot of countries already got teams like the soccer teams are owned by some Saudis and stuff like that, so they're used to that. Yeah.
And they've said we'll have either 6 or either 8 events, and the winner of the point standings or whatever at the end, kind of like it, is going to win like $50 million, not $10 million, not like the FedEx Cup. FedEx Cup's actually, I want to say they went up to $13.5 million.
And plus, don't get me wrong, being European, you're not that far from home. You're talking about changing your whole lifestyle. If you got a family and all, being away from your family all that time, because I don't know too many Americans is going to want to take their wife and daughters over there.
Well, the thing is, it's one event in Europe. right there in England, and then what is it? 4 events or 5 events in America. So it's not. They're not. They're going
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
Clinton. Comment there.
Yeah, the deal is the commissioner of the PGA told all the professional golfers if they signed up for the Saturday League, they're flat done with PGA. Yeah.
See, I think that's against the law. I think a few of them might do that to join. Now, I'm not saying anybody that's making millions, but I think some of the lower guys will do it and fight and say they want to come over here and do certain tournaments, because to me, they're free agents.
Right.
They're not.
To me, I didn't think they had signed something with the PGA. PGA doesn't pay them to represent them. So
Right.
what I'm saying is they don't wear a PGA hat and get paid $5 million a year. Right. They're not paying.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
I
not
don't
like you're playing for the Dallas Cowboys and you get pissed off and you say, I'm going to go play for the Washington Redskins tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
And look, I'm the first to say that I know Phil Mickelson can be a prick. I know he can.
I like
There's
him.
no doubt about it. But my man is putting $300 million of his own money into this shit. You can damn well bet he wants to try to push as many good golfers through here and not go get Stuart Sink or Stuart Appleby.
Greg Norman too.
Greg Norman's the one. He's the one leading the whole charge. He put $500 million. He put $500 million, and they're saying within 4 years he's going to have all that return back. Now, number one, who in the hell is going to put him on TV, and then number two, who the hell is going to sponsor this deal? Because to pay that much money, they best have one hell of a sponsor.
There's contracts between CBS, NBC, ESPN, a lot of those stations, and PGA. And then I can't imagine the PGA is going to allow players in any way to be advertising for this other league.
Nowadays, you got to remember all this streaming and all, Rob. So they're not as effective with the darn television as you used to be. I mean, if you could hook up with your own streaming out,
you see what they're going to have to do.
They could do
they're going to have to get together with either USA,
Amazon.
USA would be a perfect place now because the Premier League was done this week. So they're not going to be playing the Premier League for about 4 months. Play now. They start in a couple of weeks. Ricky Fowler, do I think Ricky Fowler will go over? I think so. I really do. He's not a great golfer, but can he go in here and beat a bunch of 40-year-old guys? I think so. He might be able to do that. Bryson DeChambeau, I think, is the one that's really testing the water more than anybody. If he does,
did you hear anything about Rory? I heard rumors he might go.
Oh no, Roy has turned it down. He's on the board of the PGA now.
Oh,
if Amazon got Thursday Night Football, they may do the golf. You might be right, Clinton.
Yeah,
you might be right.
Yeah,
you just don't know which way they're going. But I guarantee you that they're probably ahead of the curve as far as
Netflix might pick it up.
They're going to have somebody that's going to be willing to pay a healthy chunk of money. And guess what? All right. If you hear that a car's on fire down the street, you're not going to sit at your computer and sit there and keep playing the game. You're going to hop in your car and go see the dumpster.
People,
whatever the hell's going on.
Yeah.
People are going to watch this shit first.
Yeah.
They're going to watch it and to see if it's going to succeed on its own or if it's going to be a dumpster fire.
With their money too, Rob, they can last a few years. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they need upfront money in these because they're just not millionaires. They're billionaires.
If they can get enough of these foreign golfers, Tommy Fleetwood, some of these guys that play on, especially in the in the Ryder Cup,
right?
Think about that shit. If they can get Tommy Fleetwood. If they can get Justin Rose, if they can get some of these big name golfers that play in the Ryder Cup, what is the U.S. going to do then?
We're just talking about Europe, but imagine some of these Asians go over there and you get China, Japan.
What I'm saying is, if a lot of these Europeans go, we got the Ryder Cup coming back in 2024,
right?
2023 rather, 2023 at the September 2023, it's coming back. And they're going to be playing in Europe.
Right.
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Tim.
What's going to happen if, let's say 7 of them or 8 of them that played on that team? Number one, they are not going to want to pick through the leftovers they've got. They're going to be like, guess what? This guy's going to represent our country. Then you're going to have yourself one hell of a smear deal.
Yeah.
PGA is like, well, no, they can't.
Right.
They can't do this. It's right now. The PGA has their foot on everybody's neck. But if a Europeans cross the line and they do it, and it's successful by the end of 2022, and we know they're coming back for 2023, going to have tournaments next year, the PGA is in a pickle.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot to do with that Ryder Cup. They do. USGA and PGA have a lot to do with that Ryder Cup. And you damn well bet they do not want to have people coming out of the woodworks that have never played golf in their life.
Well, the President's Cup's this year, right?
President's Cup is it.
Yeah.
But that also includes they can get people from Asia and Australia there.
Right.
They can do that. So I don't see a problem this year. I'm seeing the problem next year. If, like I say, if Poulter, if who was the other one?
Westwood.
Yeah, Lee Westwood.
Yep.
And then some of these young ones. I don't think Rory McIlroy crosses the line.
Well, especially Westwood with the Ryder Cup. They love him in that.
What if Fleetwood? What if some of these guys that are decent golfers, Henrik Stenson, cross the line to where, okay, when we're picking a European team, we're going to take 7 off the PGA Tour. We're going to take 4 off the Saudi Arabian Tour. I think they're going to have themselves a sticky wicket right there. And it's going to be really bad. It's not, it might not finish well for either one of them. I saw USC Trojans land the best receiver from last year. I could not tell you about that. I've not seen that, so I don't know. But, that to me is where the PGA Tour is going to have to either relax and be like, guess what? They're going to do their own thing. To me, that's what I would have done. I wouldn't have come out here and said, you can't do that. You can't do that. Because, number one, they're going to open themselves up for lawsuits.
Yeah, right? I think they lose.
And the thing of it is, if it's enough golfers that take them to court, they won't have but 2 choices. They're either going to have to go against a whole group of them, and they're not going to be looking for $50 or $100 or $500 or 5,000, 50,000, or even 5 million, maybe 10 million. And wouldn't you much rather pay these golfers for showing up at your event rather than going to court with them? Because then you've already made it clear that you're not happy with the way they're going with things. And then if they win, it's going to make you look stupid as hell.
I think as long as they're competitive, they don't have to have as much per event, but as long as they're competitive, people still want to be the Masters champion, the US Open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, some of your smaller events might get hurt that they'll go over there instead of going to your local.
Phil dropped out of this PGA championship this week, last Friday. They called him back on the phone Saturday, said, Phil, please come, please come, please come. And he would, he was like, kind of left him up in the dark. And Sunday said, no, I'm not coming. So Monday is when they reported it on Golf Channel, said, look, Phil Mickelson's not going to, he's not going to get to defend against for his title, the PGA title.
Right.
And at first, the PGA went on there and said, we really, this is a sad day. This is a sad day. And eventually went on the offense and said, we don't need him. We don't need him. See, that's where you're making your mistake.
Well, I seen that guy on Monday. Did you watch the interview with the guy that wrote the autobiography?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I watched that interview.
Yeah. And he's got a book. He's got a biography,
Unauthorized, yeah. And
unauthorized biography
from what
coming
he
out.
was talking about, he treated him pretty fair. He didn't really blast him. He says
Now,
he's a very complicated person, and he thinks that he's in trouble financially with his betting, and that's why he needs the money.
yeah.
And he lost like $40 million over a couple of years.
Because it was rumored. This is what they said, and this was just rumored, that he put 200 to 250 million of his own money into the Saudi thing, and I call bullshit on that immediately.
Yeah, I don't think he can afford that.
Because, look, I just don't think he had the money to be able to do something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Rob. I agree with you.
And he's got a lot of stuff. He's got houses, he's got jets, he's got a lot of stuff. That shit's not free. And then, you know, sending these kids through college and all that stuff. He's got 2 or 3 girls.
Is he letting you talk, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
talking.
think he's kind of like Charles Barkley. I mean, he makes a lot of money in gambles. Now, compared to you and me, he's saying my couple $1 million I lose is like you losing $100, but he's still losing millions of dollars in gambling.
You're appraising Phil Mickelson's marketability or something?
Well, and the thing is,
at that high of a level?
hey, well, the thing is, I guess, look, how much is Phil Mickelson worth to the Saudis? And if they're like, guess what?
I think he's much TV.
We'll give you 20% for showing up, wearing the hats, doing this. Forget Callaway. Forget.
He loves the camera and the mic, so I think he's must-see TV if they get him.
And that's what he's
going to say.
He could be part of the announce team. Him and the other guy. What the hell's his name? Greg Norman.
No.
Can you imagine if those 2 guys are the announce groups?
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, we got my man here. He hadn't slid over.
Yeah, well, yeah. But when Dwayne came on, I was kind of cut off a little bit more than I was before.
Edmonton is still ahead 4-0.
Channel,
so Edmonton's up 4-0 in the third period. How about that? Wow.
It'll be up 2 games to 1.
Yeah, they will be. They'll be up 2-1 if they win that one.
Yeah,
they should. Basketball. Where are they standing on basketball now? Is it Celtics and
Heat,
1-1? 1-1?
2-1. They lost yesterday. Boston did.
So it's 2-1 to Heat.
2-1 Heat.
The Heat won in Boston now. Okay.
Yeah.
Evander Kane hat trick. Oh wow, really? He's been quite the pickup for. And look, as much crap as he brings to the table, he's helped turn that team around. Tampa can go for the sweep tomorrow night. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Tampa is up 3-0
against Florida.
Wow. And I did not pick him to do it. I really didn't think he'd do a 3-peat. They probably will.
Who'd you have in the finals? You had Calgary.
I had Carolina and I had Calgary.
No.
Calgary.
How good of a player is this Max Domi for Carolina? Is he like a super player? Or
do you know Dwayne?
No, I don't follow it that close.
Max Domi's been scoring for Carolina. What's up, John?
Hey, John.
How good is Max Domi? We know Ty, and you know we know he got into fights all the time, and he was a roughneck and played for Toronto and played for a couple other teams. Okay, so he likes to stir up like Dad did. Dad was the same way, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Ty Domi.
That's a good way.
Yeah, he pretty much had no neck, and he just ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? You go beat his ass. He was like, okay, you better bring your lunch with you because it's going to take a couple of fists to do it. Max Domi, good enough to get traded from Columbus to Carolina. Oh, okay. Ty Domi was sucker punch special. Ty Domi could fight, dude.
I think if you bring up the name Domi, people start really saying.
You cranked the room up on that. You cranked the room up on that one. But yeah, you know, to me, he wasn't a Bobby Probert. If anybody ever watched Bob Probert fight, that was a guy that he always brought his lunch to the table with him, ready to always fight. Chris Chelios, not so much. He didn't fight a whole lot.
So Tim, you think Columbus is better without him? I assume.
Right. I guess Tim thinks Max Domi was a good let go by at least.
Yeah, I'm not saying he thinks he's a bad player, but maybe he's just more trouble than he's worth.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But we've seen since you've been here, he's put the puck in there.
I thought he had a hat trick though. In that game
I know he's put
against who did he just beat in that first round?
Boston.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bruins scored an empty net goal, yes, did not produce
and was injured a lot. Sounds like a kid in Buffalo. What the hell was his name? The kid in Buffalo that got traded away to Vegas. What the hell was his name? He was like number 2 pick overall behind
in the expansion draft.
No, he was in the actual draft right there behind behind Edmonton's guy, Connor McDavid. Yeah, it was Connor McDavid, and then this kid, Jack Eichel. Yeah, and Buffalo got rid of him, and now I'm hearing that Vegas is thinking about getting rid of him. Yeah, he was number 2 overall. He's a head case. Yeah, right behind McDavid. Yeah, he's a head case. Yeah, he's a head case. I'm not sure he's worth what.
Did you get your video put up yet, Tim? He said he was putting a video up today.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Said it's his 58th game in the 2007 season.
For the Indians?
Yeah.
For the Indians then. Now it's the Guardians.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I 2007 Indians strat video.
Oh, cool. I have to watch it.
Very cool. We'll watch it, definitely. Go to Tim Tribe Fans channel.
That might be something to watch for their cup of coffee first thing.
It will be. Yeah, we can flip it on and watch that before we head out the door. Dwayne, working this week, off this week?
I was off anyway, Rob, but since I had the COVID, I ain't allowed to work.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be
there. Are you going to try to post any more races this week?
Yeah. I got plenty of time and can't really do much. I was supposed to.
And you really can't be around anybody. I guess you can't be around anybody.
No, like I say, I was off this week anyway.
So no
I had to call my aunts and stuff up and tell them I couldn't do stuff with them. What's that?
No fever, no fatigue, nothing.
No, like I said, got a little bit of a head cold, and that's it, Keith.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a fever when I had late January.
Now, I might have had one on Tuesday because I'm hot-natured and got the chills, but didn't think nothing of it at the time.
Yeah.
3 biggest surprises in baseball so far.
Got to be the Red Sox.
The Red Sox are really clowning.
Yeah.
They really are playing one bad.
And truthfully, I think Baltimore ought to be happy. Baltimore's not playing that ball.
Are you a little surprised at Atlanta so far back?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Atlanta surprised me.
Yeah, especially with everybody coming back from injuries from last year. And I didn't think the Freddie Freeman / trade for the boy in Oakland was a bad deal, really. I mean, Freddie's a hell of a good player, but I thought they replaced him pretty well.
And Olsen's only he's not even batting 200, is he?
No, he got off to that hot start and faded. Yeah.
Then on the other side, I would say I'm still kind of surprised that the Diamondbacks are right around the 500 mark. I didn't think they would be anywhere close to that.
Yeah, and the Rockies came out the gate smoking hot.
Yeah,
yes, they did.
Bryant, I think, is coming back off the IL.
Yeah, they came out. Not re-signing Jock Peterson has hurt more than they expect. Yeah, I think Jock Peterson and Freddie Freeman has hurt Atlanta a lot. Freddie Freeman, I think, brought a lot of presence to that clubhouse. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. But
I mean, I think that's the biggest thing they gave up with him. I think Olsen's just as good a ball player.
He's just not getting it done right now. And the thing is, Freeman has proven that you put the spotlight on him. He doesn't give a damn if you're in New York, LA, Atlanta where he can
Plus
hit.
he hits lefties good.
And he can hit. He can hit.
He hits lefties good.
He stands in there. He stands
Yeah.
in the box better than most people.
I would say Freeman's got more left in the tank than what Gonzalez had when the Dodgers acquired him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
But-
hit.
Oh,
got
yeah.
hit from Boston.
Atlanta still should long term with Olsen. I think he's got more years ahead.
I think business wise, they made a smart deal. As far as being a fan, I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What's
mean, I
your-
understand where they're coming from.
Which rookie? Chicago. Do you want quarterback? Because rookie, that's a big stretch there. It could be any first round pick. Which rookie starts most games in the NFL this year? If you're meaning quarterback or
I guess it'd be
talent positions, we'll come back to it. But you kind of that's a pretty broad statement there. But if you just
because
if you
those
just
offensive linemen and those
They'll-
wide receivers are probably going to start every.
yeah,
Yeah.
they won. How long are you going to be in Virginia, Keith? He's gonna be here a few more days, but we're thinking about going camp, and so if we do, we're not gonna be here. We're not gonna be here at my house. We're taking off, and then
You guys gonna play any inside the cup?
do what?
You guys gonna play any inside the cup?
We hadn't had a chance to yet.
We broke this bowling game on that one's one.
Yeah, we've been playing this one.
Oh, you guys should have put some on the channel.
Yeah, rookie quarterback. That's what Chicago's saying now. What rookie quarterback is? Well, obviously, starts in most games in the NFL this season. Yeah, everything points toward Kenny Pickett because
I think he might be anyone that starts.
He may, yeah, but NFL is pushing so hard for Willis to get it over Tannehill. I don't think it's if. I wonder it's when.
Well, Pittsburgh might start something like Trubisky or something.
I guess
to
they
start
could.
this season.
But if you got a number one pick and he's in the top 20, he's the 20th pick overall. Man,
I mean, that line ain't terrible.
What kind of tendencies does Tomlin have? I mean, he's a pretty good coach. He's going to make a discipline decision.
And he started.
I don't think he's going to rush a guy out there before he knows.
Now, did Roethlisberger start his rookie year? I think he did.
I think he did too. I'm not saying he started every game, but I think he started.
And he took his bumps. He took his bumps and bruises. Look, if you just want straight truth, all you got to do is watch it. Peyton Manning's rookie year. Peyton Manning
1-15. He was terrible.
Like shit. I saw yesterday Justin Upton signed with the Mariners.
Really? I didn't know he's still on the baseball.
I didn't know it. I didn't know he was either. I do know that the kid that used to play for the Phillies, he's played.
Yeah, I didn't think so, Tim. I thought he started something, not the whole year.
The one we was talking about.
Roethlisberger didn't start the whole season.
Yeah, I thought he started something, not the whole year.
Okay.
Where you guys going camping, heading towards Charlottesville? I have to substitute Monday and Thursday, but could meet you guys for lunch somewhere. We're actually heading toward North Carolina. We may be going up in the mountains up there. We're going to see what we can find. It was actually a bear within half mile, about a half mile, quarter mile. We didn't spot it. My parents spotted it.
Yeah.
My dad saw it, and I don't live far from him at all. And I'm kind of worried about him a little bit, but it hasn't been spotted anymore around here since then.
Did you meet Rob's mom and dad?
He did meet.
Yeah.
He did meet Pop.
Yeah.
And, I told him. I said, "Look, I will go get you a Joe Biden." We don't talk too much about politics on the channel, but we're gonna bring this up. I told him. I said, "Go get a Joe Biden 2024 shirt, and I'll let you wear it." He said, "Hell no, I ain't winding your dad up." So when he met Dad, he was like, "Yeah." He told him his positions and stuff. My dad and him talked a little bit, but I just wanted him to wind my dad up.
Right.
Dad is not a Biden supporter.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
If he's not wearing Atlanta,
he's got that Trump hat, don't he?
He wears Atlanta Braves World Championship or either a Trump hat.
Yeah, I thought I seen him on one or two of your pictures you sent with the Trump hat.
and a Make America Great hat. Yeah, he wears that. He wears that sometimes.
What was he wearing the other day?
He was wearing the Atlanta Braves.
That's right, the 2021 World Series.
World Series championship.
I know I had talked to him about it.
Yeah, I met Pop. Yep. Yeah, PJ met him too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, cool. PJ came down and met him. He was sitting in my living room, and my dad comes walking up. He said, "Hey, Pop," he said, "You're a star. I've seen you on TV. I mean, seen you on YouTube." And he's lit. My dad's eyes lit up. He was like, "You did see me?" it was too cool.
Yeah,
yeah. So Dar's working all week, so we're gonna probably head out the door probably in the morning. I don't know which way we're gonna roll, but we probably will roll for a few days.
Who was the other quarterback that was taken in the first round?
No quarterback.
Nobody.
The only one was
just that one. Okay.
Yeah, just that one. So to me, Kenny Pickett probably ends up the biggest impact, but which one has a better chance of making the playoffs? If Malik Willis starts, let's say by week 6, don't be surprised if they make it playoffs. They got a running attack, they got a great defense. He's going to have to be able to stand in the pocket and throw the football, but they got a decent offensive line now. The offensive line was a weak point last year. They fixed that a little bit. But last year, don't forget, this team is a team, they got their asses whipped first round last year. They got beaten the first round. Tennessee did. Cleveland cut Mayfield. I'm going to say no. I think they're going to trade him. I still think there's a chance they trade him.
Cincinnati beat Tennessee, right?
Yeah. Cincinnati beat the crap out of Tennessee.
After they beat.
I think Baker Mayfield gets traded maybe to Arizona. The kid in Arizona wants $80 million per year, which is just insane money. If they pay that kid $80 million, if he goes through and gets a 5-year contract for $390-400 million, all I can say for Arizona, you deserve what you get. Who is a couple veteran NFL players who might be cut? Wow, I'll tell you, I wonder if Gronk is going to make it through again. He's hurt a lot. He's been hurt. Will Gronk make it through? Number one, we don't even know if
it's too far away from football right now.
Yeah.
What's your guys did real well, didn't he?
Winning percentage in picking NFL teams.
And Apple Brian did well, didn't he, Ron?
Picking the NFL. You talking about during the season picking winners or picking players in the draft? Picking the players in the draft, it was Apple Brian, then Michael. Then I actually came in third there, and then Keith and I passed those two guys at the end of the first round especially once Kenny Pickett left. I picked him. I was the only one to pick Kenny Pickett.
That's when it showed that I had done not that much homework.
Because you ended up taking Willis.
The second half of the first round.
You took Malik Willis.
Yeah. I kept picking that guy from Georgia to get drafted too, and he didn't because he was hurt.
Yeah, he fell like a rock.
Yeah.
I was garbage in the playoffs picking the NFL. Yeah, I didn't do good. Yeah, I really didn't. And I went against the Rams in the Super Bowl. I really thought Cincinnati was going to beat them. I thought he would. And John says you did better than me, Tim. During the season, most everybody beat up on me. I know you did real well. Harris did pretty well.
I picked the playoffs.
And now Anthony did real well. Matt Sharver did well. Matt, he kind of studies it a lot, and he's a big Tampa guy too.
Mm-hmm.
I did horrible the few times I picked with you guys. I sure had fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to come on here on the channel and pick with us.
And Tim, I don't know if you saw or not, but Apple Brian seemed like he was interested, maybe kind of having his channel
against us.
Yeah, against us in some kind of a.
Really?
Yeah, Apple Brian may pick up one more person and have 4.
Yeah.
Then I may have a group of 4, which me and Keith, Tim, maybe Harris, whoever. But anyway, we may just go by percentages and be like, okay, this is who we're going to take, whatever. See who ends up doing better. But
is he going to start doing some more videos, Rob?
Brian should have 6 guys every week, and we should have 6 guys every week, and just see who does it best. Now, in fairness to us, we only picked against the spread. They picked straight winners. That's a little different.
Oh, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier anyway because Tim said it'd be hella fun. Yeah, when you don't have to go against the spread, man.
And I think we did good against the spread.
I thought we did all right against the spread most of the time. Yeah, Battle Royal says Chicago. Yeah, it'd be cool. Can you guys hear both of us good? Can you hear us good, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Oh, good. We're kind of just trying to share the mic and share everything here. He's sitting over on the side here.
Yeah, but Rob's got the prettier face, so I let him know.
Oh, is that the way it works? I got the furrier face. I got the furry.
It's one and the same.
Oh, furry and pretty is the same.
Well, considerably less of it you can see.
Hey,
I haven't shaved those since Friday.
Today would have been Brian Pillman Sr.'s 60th birthday. Oh, wow. Really? I didn't realize he would have been that old. Brian Pillman was a pretty damn good wrestler. He had a whole lot of shit going on in his life. He was a good wrestler. His son, they say he's pretty good. Have you seen him wrestle, Dwayne? Brian?
No, I'm not into wrestling much. Rob.
Not into wrestling.
Yeah.
I saw that. Man, what he was a talent. He was real good. Yeah, I like to watch him on wrestling once in a while.
Another sport, Tim knows his stuff.
Oh yeah, Tim knows wrestling better than most on the channel.
I think he's
the
top one.
But Chicago here must know his wrestling pretty well too.
Yeah.
I see Ric Flair. He's like 73, 72. He turned 72 back in February, and
he's in the hospital recently.
He's getting a 6-figure deal with WWE to wrestle one final match. Now I'm hearing 180,000.
He just in the hospital?
Huh?
He was just in the hospital recently, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been
a few months ago.
Now he's talking about coming out. I seen his son wrestle, not bad. That's what Tim said. I saw that, man. But we'll see what Ric Flair's going to do. I know his daughter now is pregnant, I think. So I think she's getting ready to have a child. You know, obviously that limits WWE on their women's side of things. I've seen Brian Pillman Jr. wrestle, I think, a time or two, but I don't know how good he is. But
here, let's looking around here. Where's that famous pegboard map you got?
Oh yeah,
maybe we got some people in here that need to get added to it. By the way,
oh yeah,
it's set in Chicago. We know where he's at.
Oh yeah. First off, I got to find where my damn pins are at. You can hold that up right there and kind of show everybody.
I don't know anybody that's new to Rob's channel would be the ones that would, and I don't know how to do this, but we got little pins, or he does, for where people live, you know.
And I write down
you can
what color I do. So I got to find the pins.
We got some people in our community that are from the West Coast that are over here. Some that are in Europe. Yeah, we got a guy from Argentina that's in here, but we can't. I got a map for him yet, but
we don't have South America. Let's see.
Where am I? This one right here. That's me. Dwayne, you on here yet?
I don't think.
I don't think Dwayne's on there yet.
I don't think.
I've got, and the thing of it is, I've got.
Ohio is well represented.
I've got it in here.
Okay, well, I guess you don't have to worry about it yet, but
yeah. So, folks, hang tight with us on that. I will try to have the pins.
Yeah, but you want a pin on there, he's probably happy to put it in there.
Yeah, and I've got to find my listings. I know I've got them of everybody that has been on the channel and been on my channel and stuff. And it's a bunch. It's a bunch, man. It's a big long list, and I want to say it's in this book. I think it is.
What's that?
The listing of all the folks.
Oh, we're there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like it says blue pin and
It tells what color the pin is and everything.
okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you keep track of all that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, sit down, bro.
Yeah. I'll come back over that now. Yeah.
Where are we at here?
So
Better than WWE.
How long are you off for, Keith?
Pardon?
How long are you off for?
Well, I'm technically off work until next Monday.
Oh, cool.
yeah. But
You go back, what, after Memorial Day?
Yeah.
he has to actually
I have to work Memorial Day.
He has
Oh,
to
you got to work Memorial Day.
Yeah, I got to work Memorial Day. So,
Do you have Keith and Sam Avalon on it? I don't. They say, you know what? I don't have them in here. I got somebody. I got Utah and I got Vegas and.
I guess they're shoveling snow out there.
Oh, really? Is it snowing
Yeah.
in Colorado?
Started snowing Friday. A buddy of mine went to Las Vegas, flew into Denver, left Las Vegas, it was 100 degrees, flew into Denver, it was 30-something degrees and snow, and they had to de-ice the plane, flew in Baltimore, and it was 60 degrees at nighttime. Crazy, he said.
Now, let me ask you this. Today, how hot did it get up there, Dwayne?
It was in the mid-90s. Ridiculous.
Now, did you guys get any rain?
Nothing here in Frederick County, which is,
Yeah,
isn't that far.
stormed
They got
like
some
it's
severe
stormed like a
thunderstorms.
bitch on us.
They said 60-mile-an-hour winds.
It stormed like crazy on us.
You know where the Frederick Key Stadium was?
I know
Or
pretty
is.
close. You're not far from that.
No, and they said it was putting it down heavy over there. And like I say, that's only about 15, 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we ran into a lot of
Those
rain.
mountains help us a lot here in Hagerstown. We got the mountains to the east and mountains to the west. It helps a lot.
We got some rain, but not much, said John. Shit, man. I'll tell you what. 30 minutes straight, it was just coming down like buckets.
Really?
I don't know what was that on. But
25 anyway.
It seemed like it was
Is that around 3 or 4 o'clock?
And then when we got back to town, then there was a little while. We got inside what we was going to eat, and then all of a sudden, so
Was that around 3 or 4 o'clock?
And again, the last winner of the day in bingo was this jabroni right here.
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom. All of a sudden, I hear his number get drawn 1213, $500. He's got fan in it. Right
Now,
in front of
does
my
your
face.
bingo do
Bathroom.
fill the whole card on the last one?
it was one of these. It won't top jockey, but it was some kind of thing where they draw 13, 0 through 14, 13 or whatever. I had a couple chances. I had number 6, 13, and 12, 13.
Yeah.
And 12, 13 ended up getting called. I was like, yeah. So then he said something. I was flashing the $100 bills, and I said, "Oh, okay, I know better than that because I ain't getting $100. Give me a bunch of smaller bills." It was raining cats and dogs for a little bit. I stepped in a bunch of puddles there. Warriors currently leading 69-59. I think, you know what? To me, I think they're the best team of the 4 left is the Warriors. Curry is he's a proven champion. How many times has Curry won the title with it? 3?
3. Lost 1.
So this could be 4, and not without Durant. I mean, this would be with the lightest crew he's ever won it with before.
He's his second without Durant, right?
Oh, do what?
He won 2 with Durant, right?
1 or 2. But does this kind of
was Thompson? I mean,
Thompson's still with him now too.
Yeah.
But does this kind of show that maybe Durant may not be the player we thought he was? I mean, you got some people telling me Durant is every bit as good as LeBron, but I'm like this about it. Is LeBron the top player in the NBA now? I mean, he pulls players to come play with him. Then half a season he doesn't play. He takes off or whatever, takes nights off and stuff. And then in the playoffs, they just don't show up. Have a good one there,
You
John.
too, John.
You aren't getting good betting odds with the Warriors, Celtics, or Heat. Oh, okay. I like the Warriors to win it all. I really do. I think the best player in the NBA is Giannis. How about the kid? How about the kid that won the MVP this year? The guy from
Down in Dallas.
Guy from Jokic or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Or Giannis already to pass LeBron right now. I agree. Luka Doncic, yeah, and then yeah, but I'm like this. Can any of them go out here and play without having to go say, yeah, let's bring my buddy from across the street in here to play with us and simply win a title with all that? Now look, and people say, well, Bird couldn't win without McHale and Parrish. Magic couldn't win without Worthy and
Jabbar. Right.
But they all got drafted or either got traded.
Were they traded, right? Back then, the teams decided. Now the players do. That's the difference.
Players now go drafting players.
Right. They recruit the team they want, and the GM gets who they ask for. Compared to the GM giving you the team and you play for it.
And then
I think the last GM to do it was Danny Ainge when he brought the three together.
Once the Lakers flopped, LeBron wasn't the guy they got rid of. They got rid of the damn coach.
Well, did you hear Phil Jackson says he wants? Supposedly, Phil told him to get rid of LeBron. Supposedly.
How old is he now? How old's LeBron? Is he like 37, 38?
He's in his 30s, 37, 38.
He's got to be close to that. Cardinals smoked the Pirates 18-4. I saw that. They were up 18-0. The Pirates
came in the league at 18, right?
Do what?
Came in the league at 18. He's got a lot of wear and tear.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah, half his life.
Last Sunday, Pujols pitched the ninth. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yadier Molina pitched the ninth today. Oh, okay.
What was the latest on LeBron's son? Where's he?
Bronny, he's got to go to college now. Wherever he ends up going.
I know he was in the news though, just like I don't remember why.
Well, what it is, he was pushing the NBA to let him come back again at 18.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty much saying no. They're saying 2 years. And he's seriously considering going to Italy for 2 years. Now, let me tell you right now. Let's say this kid goes to Italy and plays professional basketball for 2 years. And he ends up like posterizing people and dunking on people and doing all this kind of stuff. Don't be surprised by 2025 if the NBA doesn't release it again to where if you're 18 years old, you can come enter supplemental draft or enter the draft. And I don't know.
I don't understand. Well, I understand their thinking, but it doesn't help. You got these 18-year-olds that can't handle the money and the lifestyle, but they can't handle it at 20 either.
MLB signs them at 16, 17 years old. They sign them early. They don't give a shit.
They're trying to take care of the young kids, but if you're immature at 18, you're probably immature at 20, and you're going to make the same mistakes at 20 as you was going to at 18.
You see, now what I wish they would do is this. This is just me, and I know it's never going to happen. If you go to college, if you go to college and you drop out after 1 year, you should have to pay for those 3 years that you, especially if you end up getting the security of getting to play there for 4 years. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Right.
But should colleges be able to say, well, guess what? You leave after 1 year. Now you pay us. Now you pay us for going to our school rather than you didn't use us to learn. You used us as a tool to get to the NBA. I don't know. LeBron will be 38 in December. Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot more gas in that tank.
Well,
he really does.
LeBron James came in the league only 1 year after Yao Ming. If that kind of gives you an idea how long ago it was.
Yeah.
Yao Ming. But how old was Yao when he first started? He was 25 when he first started.
I
He
don't know,
had to
but
go
he's been gone a long time.
Yeah. His legs and stuff gave out. I'm going to be attending WWE Hell in a Cell at Allstate Arena on June 5th. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I don't. He doesn't watch. He doesn't watch any WWE or anything. I don't watch any. He doesn't watch wrestling at all. I don't watch WWE. I really like the NWA's YouTube. I like watching that. I watch that sometimes. Oilers win 4-1, so they're now up 2-1. They're up 2-1 on Calgary.
So what team has won the most national championships since LeBron started playing in the NBA?
Which team?
In college.
College.
Duke's won a few, right?
Duke has won a couple, and let's see, Villanova's won a couple. Let's see, who else has won? Is Kansas won? Kansas won this one, but did they win any? I don't know if they won another one earlier on.
It seems like somebody might have won 3 of them since.
Billy Donovan down in Florida.
He had back-to-back.
Yeah.
But was that during the time? It had to be.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it had to be. So Florida.
Noah was there at the time.
Yeah. So let's see, who else has won some? University of Virginia won one.
Maryland won one.
Who did?
Maryland won one in that time.
Who will be the all-time leading scorer in the NBA 15 years from now? Wow, that's really, really cool.
Steph stays healthy.
Villanova's won 2. They've won 3 in their lifetime. Coach, what's his name, won 2, I think.
One was in 84.
Yeah, that was Rolly Massimino. And then they won 2 with the other coach. What the hell was his name? What was Villanova's coach? Jay Wright. Jay won 2, I think. I think he won 2. Who will be that's a good question, man. Who will be the all-time leading scorer in the NBA in 15 years from now? Is it still Kareem right now? Is it still Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? You know what? It may not change because this day and age of I got a head cold. I'm not gonna play tonight. I got the sniffles. I ain't playing tonight.
Well, how many points a game would somebody have to
average
to do?
All right. I hate North Carolina. They beat Illinois in 2004. North Carolina won 1 or 2. I think LeBron is like 1,600 points behind him.
Where was Kobe on the all-time list?
Kobe didn't play long enough. Kobe retired at 34.
Because he came in at 18 or something.
Kobe retired earlier too. Yeah. Kobe started having a little bit of knee issues, but Kobe, had he played till 40, he probably would have passed him. What is LeBron's scoring average this year? Is Kobe's 4th all time? Okay. What is LeBron's scoring average? Is it near 25?
I would think.
I would say it's at least. I'm gonna say 27.4.
I think it's 28, but don't hold me to.
I would say 27.4.
Now you're talking per game, not if you divide it by 81. Don't get me wrong there, because he didn't play.
Kareem, LeBron, Malone, and Kobe. That's the top 4.
And then Jordan.
And then is Jordan 5th?
Yeah, and then Dirk.
Okay. Well, it's hard to pick against LeBron if he's only 1,600 points behind, but
he's about 1,300 points back up. So
1,300.
From what I'm looking at, yeah.
Yeah, 30.3 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he did this year. That's right. The year's over. So, so that means if he goes into an averages 25 next year and plays 50 games, he's pretty much got it. I don't know if he'll play 50 or not. Their average is 27.3.
Durant is the next closest active player.
All right, Chicago. You gave us a good. Now give us a bad. What was the Lakers' record this year? Okay, What was the Lakers' record? It was a losing record. And
make the postseason.
is that what you want? If you're a Lakers fan, do you want LeBron scoring 30 a game and losing by 15? That's pretty
He
much
scored 40 and 50 sometimes and lost.
Yeah, and the thing is, but he shot the ball 55 times too.
Yeah.
He,
He didn't have confidence in anybody.
So 33 and 49. 33 and 49 was there. So it's 16 below 500. I'd love to talk to somebody in here that's a Lakers fan. Anybody in here a Lakers fan, just say me if you are. And then if you are, this is a question I'm going to pose to you. If you had the chance to trade LeBron for pieces, parts, future considerations, whatever, okay, you could trade LeBron to a team and get, I'm not going to say a king's ransom because I'm not sure he's worth that. Maybe a prince's ransom. But if you could trade him in the offseason, number one, would you do it? Or number two, would you try to hold on to him? You're gonna have the kid from Oklahoma City. What was his name?
How far back you go?
The kid that was double zeros. He had all those double doubles and stuff, triple doubles.
College?
No.
Well, talking about Harden.
I was looking at
Do what?
James Harden. Went
Not
to Philadelphia.
Harden. The other kid, I think, he was kind of a ball hawk. What was his name? What the hell was his name?
That played with the Lakers this year. You talking about?
Yeah, he played with
Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. Yeah. You see, to me,
he was playing with Durant.
Yeah. You mean playing with LeBron? You mean?
No, I know a few years ago.
Yeah, right. To me, he's more of a hindrance than he is a help. And he is going to sign for the $40 million, whatever it is, that he's eligible for. They've already
It's his option, ain't it?
Huh?
It's his option, isn't it?
Right. It's his option. He's going to take it.
Yeah.
So
crazy if you don't.
Yeah. So nobody's going to want to trade for him.
Nah.
$40 million. Nobody wants to. So LeBron is going to be limited one more season as to what they can do. Chicago's said he's done winning titles. He is if he's counting on winning them in LA with the current group they got. They're not going to.
He needs some youth around him.
Oh, well, he just needs a good ball handler. He needs a decent shooter from mid range, 15 to 22 feet. He needs a good forward that can run up the floor with him. He can be a smaller forward. He can be a smaller forward. And then somebody, like I say, a shooting guard that can shoot it from 15 to 22, 25 feet and can make, roughly 50% of his, and that's easier said than done. I understand that. But what's up, Dave Gardner?
Hey, Dave.
Who do you think will be the top 4 defenses in the NFL this year? Wow.
Just one more NBA question. We'll get to that. But we went over the points. Top 5 all time in NBA minutes.
NBA minutes?
Minutes.
Lifetime?
Yeah.
I'd say Russell's up there. Wilt's up there.
I'm going to say Kareem, number 1.
You're correct.
Kareem is number 1.
There's one active guy in that top 5.
One active guy in the top 5. It's not LeBron. Let's see. One active guy in the top 5.
Actually, it's LeBron.
Is it?
Yeah, he's 3rd all time.
Really? In minutes played?
That's what I'm looking at here. If this is unless this is wrong. But it's got Kareem at 57,446. LeBron's 52,138. But there's
got to figure 20 years there, Rob.
Do what?
20 years of playing.
There is one player in between. LeBron's 3rd.
Karl Malone.
Correct.
Wow. How about that?
54,852.
Wow. How about Rob on that one now?
Number 4. The name was mentioned tonight, I think, by me. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I did bring it up.
Dirk.
Correct. Number 4.
Man, you're nailing it.
67.
And I swear he's not telling me, guys. He's
Yeah.
not.
And number 5. I don't know. Do you want to in or not? This one might be a tough one. He did come into the league very young.
How about the kid that played down in Miami that was oh shit. He married Gabrielle Union.
Wade.
Huh?
Wade.
No.
Not Dwayne Wade.
He won a title.
He won a title.
And it was with a different team than he first played for, I think.
All right, so it wasn't his first team he played for, but he got traded or something happened. He ended up winning a title, and he's still current.
No, he's not playing.
Oh, he's not playing no more.
No, he's retired.
All right, so he won a title, but
and it's been over a decade since he won that title.
Okay, let's see. Won a title, but not for the team we came up with. Could it be an ex-Celtics? Let's see. A kid that came from Kansas started there. What the hell was his name? Shit. Paul Pierce.
This wasn't him.
No, let's see. Who the hell?
This guy, I think, originally was with a Midwestern team.
He said Shaq.
No.
Not Shaq.
This guy originally played in the Midwest. I don't think he played in college. I think he was straight out of high school.
Mario Chalmers now?
No.
Let's see.
I think he was directly out of high school. I could be wrong, but I think he was. He was with a team in the Midwest and won a championship with a team in the East.
Come straight out. Let's see if he came straight out of high school.
I think he did.
All right. Let me think. Moses Malone.
No.
And
if I'm wrong on any of these facts, I apologize. I'm just kind of going by my limited
Artist Gilmore?
No, more recent than that.
Oh, that's right. You said Gerald Green, they said. It's not Gerald Green, is it?
The initials. KG.
KG. Oh, Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Garnett.
That was pretty much a giveaway.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett. He started with Minnesota.
Yeah.
Wolves, and then came to Boston.
Kevin McHale and Danny Ainge got together and made that great deal.
Jason Kidd, Elvin Hayes, Kobe Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, John Stockton. Wilt Chamberlain's a little bit of a shock to me that he's that far down.
Agreed.
In the day and age when they played all the damn time. Pretty much.
Gary Payton to be that high. Did he play that long?
Gary Payton did play for a good while, yeah.
He was with the Celtics, right?
Gary
Payton was on
Sonics.
Seattle, but he did have his career
for Seattle. Yeah. He played for the Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah, he did play for Boston a few years.
Reggie Miller. He stayed in one spot all his career, didn't he? Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
couldn't beat New York.
No. Tim Duncan. That's not a surprise either. He played forever.
Yeah.
He really did. He
Admiral on there.
Do what?
Admiral Robinson. Is he on there pretty high? He played a long while.
Who do you say?
David Robinson.
Robinson.
No,
that's Oscar.
No, it's Oscar Robertson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pippen is ahead of Jordan in minutes. How about that shit?
Well, retired years probably is the reason.
Yeah.
Because Pippen's right above Jordan. I mean, Jordan's right behind him.
Yeah, he is one above the other.
Charles Oakley's up there.
Andre Iguodala is on there. Yeah.
The microwave.
Yeah, that's number 40, Andre.
The microwave.
Barkley. He's only
the microwave 41. Was a kid. Wasn't he the kid from Detroit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. That's right.
Yep, you're right.
He did play in Navy for a while.
So David Robinson.
I don't see him in the
He's
top
not
50.
in the top 50. He's not in the top
Darn.
50.
Wilkins is.
Dominique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles Barkley was 41.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah, that's kind of a surprise.
Well, Dwight
Vinny
Howard.
Johnson. Yeah, exactly, Tim.
Patrick Ewing was number 32. Bill Russell, 31.
I thought he'd be higher as long as his career was.
I wouldn't have thought Russell would have been in top 10.
Yeah.
Yak was mentioned. He was number 27.
Havlicek on there.
Mm-mm.
I thought he
Darn.
was. Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, yeah, 14th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about Kesey?
I
Kuzi.
don't remember seeing him.
No, he's not in the top 50. No,
Huh.
he's not. No, he's not. Steve Nash is.
Darn. He had a long career.
Tony Parker played forever, too.
Yeah.
And Lenny Wilkins. There is another Wilkins in the top 50. He was just the one that closed it out.
Yeah.
So somebody asked a question about football.
So who has the best records in baseball? Right now, it's
Yankees.
the Yankees.
Yankees.
Who's out west? Is it Houston?
Defenders.
Houston out west.
Oh, top 4 defenses in the NFL this year.
Houston's in the
Top 4
second.
defenses. I like Denver. I like Denver.
But then again, they changed coaches.
Right,
and,
they got rid of Fangio,
and
so
he
we
was a
don't know.
defensive coach.
Yeah, Vinny Johnson, yeah, the microwave Vinny Johnson, yeah. I still like Denver, man. Who else do I like?
Cincinnati could have a good one.
They could. Tampa could come back and really light up people again.
Buffalo.
Maybe. Rams. How about the Rams? But they lost.
They lost a lot.
They
people,
did. They
didn't
lost. They lost.
And
a
then
kid.
Darnold was talking about possibly retiring. I don't know if he
They lost.
announced whether he's coming back or not.
They lost a kid that was in Von Miller. They lost him.
Yep.
Yeah, they lost.
Well, he went to Buffalo, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. He did.
Yeah.
Buffalo could be really good.
Another question: do you think 24 owners
Will Cole.
should get rid of Dan Snyder?
Yeah, they like his money. And they don't want nobody doing it to him.
Some owners be worried about the precedent that would set. That
Exactly. They're scared of that. You turn around and kick them out of the league. They don't want to do that. I'll
Yeah,
probably put up with it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Plus, Jerry loves him, and Jerry's got a lot of pull.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who's got more pull than Jerry Jones in this.
Kraft.
Huh?
You talking about Kraft?
No, I'm talking about the head mounted, Goodell. If
Oh, I
Goodell,
thought you were talking about owners.
but I'm talking about if he goes and talks to each owner. I don't know. I'll tell you what. It wouldn't surprise me if they get rid of him. Charles,
Yeah. Well, I mean, and he's just bad at his job. But I mean, the team. I don't know if he's still interfering at the level that he used to with regards to personnel decisions.
you're right. And they've
But
done
there
a lot.
seems to be a consistent flaw with that organization.
Yeah, they have really flopped in the last few years. Ever since Cook left, ever since Cook died.
They just always put too much money what they invested in free agents, and they just not enough time and not
They don't
enough effort
spend
in the
enough.
draft.
Right. They don't trade now when they need to trade down and try to get
Mhm.
extra picks.
So I would say no. I don't think 75% of the owners are going to vote against him.
Might. I don't know. I wouldn't bet against it. If Charles Barkley could join your weekly NFL picks group, how do you think he would do? Barkley studies it up because he gambles a lot, so he'd probably be good. If you could pick any 3 past or present NFL players to join your weekly well, I love having Tom Brady on here.
Would you let Phil Mickelson join?
Oh yeah, I'd let Phil, but it said right there NFL players.
I know, but I'm just
But yeah, if I could get 3 players, 3 people to join our broadcast, yeah, Mickelson would be out. That would be gold.
Okay, Tim, it was good seeing you.
I mean, have a good one.
Take
I
care,
would,
man.
I would have Mickelson. I would have Tom Brady, and let's see who else would want to have on here.
Tony Romo.
Not Tony Romo. I can't. I don't even like his voice on the TV. I know I don't son of a bitch around.
I'd like to see Barkley. Barkley would be hilarious.
He would be okay, but
Yeah.
But let's see. Let me think of 3 people somebody that would be probably really, really cool to have on the channel. Brady. I tell you somebody would be interested. How about John Kruk? John Kruk.
He's a nut.
John Kruk is a trip.
Yeah.
Not Ed Orgeron. Not Ed.
I knew you was going to say Peyton was your 3rd choice, right?
Go Tigers.
Sean Payton.
Yes.
Sean Payton.
Favorites, man.
No, I'm talking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? We're getting to be 11:15. We're gonna have to get up pretty early tomorrow.
Alrighty, Rob. You take care, man.
Cannot stand Pat McAfee. I don't like McAfee either. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't watch his show. He just seems like
He's a little stuck on.
I don't know. I just kind of get the feeling
He's a lot of fake. I think it's a lot of fake.
Well, he's kind of like the Jerry Springer of sports or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I think it's a lot of fake to it. I really do. For me and Keith and Dwayne, want to wish you guys the best of weeks. Dwayne, next broadcast that you're going to try to get a race in, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday.
It all depends on the weather, Rob. I'm either going to mow tomorrow or I might wait until Wednesday.
Oh, so if it rains tomorrow,
I want it to cool down.
Is PJ keeping the standings and everything up on that?
PJet's got everything updated. PJet's awesome, man.
Yeah.
YRL.
MyStrikingly.com.
Yep. Yeah, it's completely updated.
Dwayne is doing a great job. You said 24 in Division 2, and you're hoping for 30 plus before next.
I think 30 would be a nice number. I don't know if you want too much more than that down there, but I think 30 would be a great number.
Yeah,
that's why I put those 6 extra drivers in those few races. I think that's a nice number, 30.
Now, did you run? Are you running extra laps or less laps with them than you do for Division 1?
Still doing the 15, except you remember I told you Charlotte. I added 5 for each of them, make it the longest race of the season, like NASCAR.
I got you.
Yeah,
that's
the only change, Rob.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't change much at all, Rob.
Yeah,
I kept everything. Cool. I'll tell you, a lot of guys on Facebook's loving that pedal to the metal.
Good.
They've been adapting it. Yeah.
Good deal. I'm glad it did.
Yep. If we had been under 2 hours,
we've been on an hour and 57 minutes, bro.
Wow. Yeah.
It runs quick.
Yeah.
You guys, I want to thank you guys for joining my channel. Go visit Dwayne's channel. Dwayne's already got some races up. He's running 19. What season?
76 right now.
76 season, and you're up to race number
7. Just got 7 done.
If we get Rob up to 400 subscribers, he's going to stand in this doorway and see how high he can jump up in the air.
Oh, no. You see that right there? That's called flathead. Jump up and hit that son of a bitch right there. It's gonna be bunted. I ain't doing that shit. He's out of his damn mind. He's out of his damn mind. You all have a great rest of your evening. This dude right here, I'm gonna bump his head right there a couple times. Dwayne, have a great evening. God bless. We're gonna talk to you.
Enjoy yourself tomorrow.
We'll try to do something if we get a chance. If we're out in the middle of God knows, in the middle of wherever. We'll try to get something if we can get it videotaped or whatever. Try to get it downloaded.
I think he wants to introduce me to some snakes or something.
I didn't want to
introduce
snakes until now, but now y'all have a great evening. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Good night. Thanks, Dwayne.